Twitter, Dylan, this is Jim Harbaugh clarifying a statement that involved the term jive turkeys. He was talking about his enemies outside the program. At his Orange Bowl presser, he was asked about his loss to Ohio State.
Who's that?
Sometimes it's hard to understand exactly what Jim Harbaugh is saying, so let me try and clarify here. Earlier this week, he made some headlines about the rumors that were connecting him to the LA Rams job. He said, those are the enemies outside of this Michigan football program who are trying to infect us with these lies. They're jive turkeys. And that comment, jive turkeys, had people, who says that anymore? What is this, 1976?
I think a lot of people didn't understand it, and then because of the current climate of the world we live in, people were like, is that a bad thing?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to say that? It was that far from, common vernacular. People didn't know how to handle it.
Well, he clarified that statement today, tweeting, the scribes and pundits dropped the ball again. Those understanding the etymology of jive turkey know it to be coined by Gandalf Finch and Jim Rockford, which apparently were the names of the two stars of the Rockford Files. Again, an older show that you might not be aware of.
Very popular on Netflix.
Harbaugh, how do we describe him? Weirdo, genius, or both?
I mean, he's got to be both, right? Weirdo for sure. All you need is this little tidbit, and that's just one little page you can rip out of a whole lifelong book that he's given us to prove he is definitely weird. But he's also a bit of a genius, too. I mean, you don't get to the top of your craft. You don't coach your way to a Super Bowl. You don't almost get into the college football playoff where you're way ahead of schedule here with the Michigan Wolverines without being a bit of a genius as well. I think sometimes he just says stuff because he wants to see the reaction, knowing that people might kind of give the quizzical look of, I don't know what that means. And maybe that's entertaining to him. Definite weirdo, definite genius.